Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
Hello everyone and Katribu. I am Dina Ventura.
And I'm Francine Marquez.
And
welcome to Kalingang Katribu.
Our guest for today is a single mom of 4, the Lula of 1,
Wow.
a writer and editor, and the publisher of lulaland.ph. She used to be the she was the former editor of Good Housekeeping magazine.
Yes.
Everyone please welcome Jing Lejano.
Hello,
Hi, Jing.
Jing. How are you?
I'm fine.
How have you been? How have you been spending your quarantine?
At home. So I've been writing and cooking and tending to a secret garden,
Wow.
which is funny because I never thought that I'll grow my own tanggong, but I am doing it, and then I'm looking what was happening in every puzzle.
Wow. So
The pandemic can be really exciting and challenging.
Yeah,
It's how you, paano mo haharapin yung pandemic, di ba?
that's true. Oh.
So, Jing, tayo ngayon? Usap tayo about, ano ba yung naging reaction mo una nung nagkaroon ng quarantine, tapos yung COVID? Naguluhan ba isip mo?
Well, there's a lot. Pwede Tagalog mo?
Oo naman.
Naman.
Tagalog tayo.
There's a lot of information to be processed. Because number one, I'm not a health expert, right? So I wouldn't know the first thing about the pandemic, except that I watched a Netflix documentary about it right before who declared that we were in a pandemic. So, and then of course, parang okay, ano na mangyayari? right? So I thought the initial thoughts was when they first did the lockdown, that it was the right choice. But then I didn't anticipate that will be when we will be on lockdown, like I don't know, we're on 150 something days, right?
Yeah.
So
156 or
so at,
yeah, 150,
yeah.
58,
So at
something
this
like that.
point, I think mental health becomes really important
Mm-mm.
because this is not normal. Okay,
Mm.
they're saying that this is the new normal, but this is not normal.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You're stuck at home. You don't know what's gonna happen. There's a lot of uncertainty. So there's always this thing. How are you gonna process all that information in your head,
Yes.
Mm-mm.
right?
Yun. So, anong ginawa mo? How did you handle it? Nag-ano ka rin ba?
I
Naglinis?
actually before
Naglinis ng bahay?
what was funny was before I
Ah.
wasn't really active on Facebook or on social
Mm.
media. Like
Oo.
I will just share stuff once in a while. But I guess after like a couple of months into the pandemic, I started like sharing more, and then I found out I was writing more as well
Ah.
because it helped me process because writing is my thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a writer, but uh, I don't see it as my profession. I see it as my passion. I actually love writing, so I write for my personal pleasure and for
Mm-mm.
um, processing my stuff.
Mm-mm.
Because I remember like a few years ago when I was going through this
Mm-mm.
personal shit, I kept the journal and then I wrote everything. But I at the time I was so angry at stuff and then I was just writing.
Ferociously.
Oo.
Yeah, it was therapeutic. Diba?
Okay.
Oo.
So during this time, that's what I did as well. So
Okay.
I found myself writing. I found myself sharing more and more social media.
Mm-mm.
And then I thought, why not make a? I ended up compiling everything, which and I shared it in a. I did it on Canva.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then I shared it with friends. And then it somehow also, well, their feedback was it was exactly what they were feeling because we were feeling all these feelings.
Mm-mm.
There are a lot of feelings apart from sadness.
Yes.
You get angry, you get mad, you get bored. Sometimes you're happy.
Yeah.
So
there.
so talagang journaling helped you really go through the process, no? You went introspective rather than go all out and rather than go external, parang you really went into an introspective journey.
Yes.
Mm.
Because there are a lot of stuff to be processed. Because every day we get news about sometimes horrifying stuff. Diba? Like the single mom who died waiting for a bus.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought that was
Yeah,
very
so
horrifying.
tragic.
And you need to process these things. Again, these are not normal things. What's sad? I think what's sad now is that parang it's just normal. Diba? The president flicks a finger at us and it's like normal, but it's not normal. Diba? It's not normal. All these things, they're not normal. So we have to, I think, diba, parang we feel like we're hostage tayo eh. So we're like already
trapped.
relating to
Yeah.
our captors, but we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
So there's a sense of helplessness talaga, no?
Yes, there's a sense.
So
big sense.
can you tell us more about your journaling? Was this online journaling or was it like you had a notebook or something? How did you go through that process?
I do have notebooks. I have a lot of notebooks where I write. I mean,
So
you guys are
manual,
writers,
oo.
so, diba?
Yeah.
But then this journal that I did was like, I just started sharing on Facebook, right? And then afterwards I said, wow, wouldn't it be nice if like I compiled everything because it sounds so surreal. It's like Gabriel de Garcia Marquez what we're going through is something like that, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oo.
So I compiled everything, and then when I compiled everything, it's like, okay, it started making sense to me.
Oo. So, Jing,
Ah.
So
ano,
that's when I shared. So I
yeah.
Oo.
shared it to my friends.
Jing, show us naman how. How did you do it? Yung
Yes.
step-by-step process mo.
Okay.
Kasi we have
So I
mm.
prepared
Mm.
a short presentation because I love Dina.
Thank you.
And she loves you back.
Yeah. So there. So I'll just go through this fast.
Mm.
So yeah, I call it quarantine journaling. Right, that's me. Okay, I've always believed that to write is to confess because you say a lot about yourself, and
Mm.
reveal a lot of yourself when you're
Oo.
writing.
Mm.
And journaling is the perfect thing to confess because nobody's gonna read it but you, not unless you share. So why do you journal at this time? Because there's a lot of stuff going on inside your head, right?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm sure you find yourself doom scrolling or doom surfing.
Mm-mm.
So after all that, you need to declutter. You need to free your mind from
Process.
all the unpleasant stuff.
Mm.
So why journal? There are actually benefits to journaling, which have been researched on and studied by psychologists.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, of course, first it allows you to organize your thoughts.
Mm-mm.
It allows you to process and make sense of the events happening, especially now.
Mm.
And you are able to prioritize your fears and concerns because, wow, let's face it, there's a lot of things happening, but you can't feel for everybody all at the same time, or
Yeah,
you'll
that's
get
true.
whacked.
Mm.
So this is a study that it helps you get rid of intrusive thoughts about negative events because when you release your shit, diba, it goes out of you and you come out of it cleaner.
Mm-mm.
Um, it allows you to manage anxiety and go to depression because when
Mm.
you're writing,
Mm-mm.
you transfer your thoughts into paper and somehow the
The weight.
the practical sense of it makes it it's tangible.
Yes.
The
Yes.
transferring of your thoughts onto
Mm.
paper or the
Yeah.
screen,
Uh-uh.
it's tangible.
Mm.
And hey, it helps you improve memory. There's a study that came up with it. They got college students and a group were writing stuff, were journaling, and a group wasn't journaling. And the group that was journaling, they found out that it improved their memory.
Mm.
For senior citizens,
Oh.
okay. So one of the study leaders said that something as simple as writing about your problem for 20 minutes can yield important effects not only in terms of physical health and mental health, but also in terms of cognitive ability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how to journal? Sometimes it seems so easy, but it seems so easy, but it's not. Uh, because if you want, I think if you want to form a habit, you have to do it consistently over a number of days. They
Mm-hmm.
say it's 21, I'm not so sure. But if you do want to journal, I suggest you do it every day. And if possible, at the same time every day.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I write every night
Mm.
before I go to sleep. You can write whatever you wish. It's just you and the paper or the laptop. So whatever. If you got pissed off at someone that day, or if you saw a butterfly that day, or you tasted something, or you got oh my god, the other day I ordered a tub of baked sushi and then okay, and then I said, what was the fuss about? I didn't like it. So you can write anything that you wish.
Mm-mm.
Okay, writing is all, journaling is not just about writing because you can draw, you can post photos, post clippings,
Yun.
do anything you wish.
Mm-mm.
Okay, this is some. This is a journal that I kept of like
Mm.
my travel stuff.
Mm.
So I actually had pictures
Mm.
printed
Wow.
and then wrote
Oo.
stuff on the side.
Parang
So you can
scrapbook
do
ba
that.
yan, Jing? Is it like a scrapbook?
Yeah, it was kind of not a scrapbook because it's a book and then it
Oo.
has paper, so actual paper.
Oo.
This is a trip I went to with Raul,
Oh,
Chiki.
Ah, Raul.
who's
Okay.
also a writer.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, it's not really about the journal, but sometimes it is because some people are tactile and they're very
Yeah.
particular about what kind of paper they want to write on.
Mm.
Ako, I'm like that, so I'm very particular. Or whether you want it blank or you have lines on it or
Oo.
it's graph.
Yung,
So
yung iba, ticket ng bus.
yeah, it's all up to you. There are a lot of stuff online that you can order. So okay, and then I did some writing prompts. If you want to,
To start.
if you don't have any idea how to start,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, you can write about what were you grateful for today. So
Mm.
and the thing is, if you are again, there are studies that say that if you are grateful or if you count your blessings, um, you'll actually be happier because sometimes it's so hard to like right now it's so hard to be grateful about stuff because there are just so many things happening.
That are really depressing.
Oo
Yes,
nga
that are
eh.
really depressing and
Yeah.
really confusing. Like now they
Yeah.
allow the angkas riders not to have those barriers. So
Yeah.
what the hell, right? Okay.
Alam mo,
Uh,
kasi, di ba, minsan they always say, it's okay not to be okay. And I agree with
yes, it
that.
is.
Just release yourself. But I guess it's also okay to be okay, di ba? To just be positive and
Yes.
have that gratitude
Be
as well. So,
happy, be grateful.
each to his
Uh,
own.
your feelings, whatever you're feeling is okay. Your feelings are valid. Those are your feelings. So whatever you are feeling is okay.
Mm.
And I say that because I'm 53 and a
Mm-mm.
single mom. So you know that I've
Been through a lot.
felt a lot of
Yeah.
feelings.
Yes.
Strong
So another
mom.
writing prompt is there anything you wish you had done today? So um, I think this is a nice prompt because if there's anything that you wish you had not done today,
Mm-hmm.
maybe tomorrow you can do it.
Mm-mm.
Because let's face it, we're gonna be on lockdown for a longer
Long
period
time.
of
Mahaba pa to.
Mm-hmm.
time, so you have all the time. You can also zero in on experiences. So, what experience made you go wow today? What experiences made you go LOL today? Or what made you say what the fuck today? So,
Mm-mm.
there's just so many, ba? Isn't it such a great time to be a
Oh,
writer because there's so many
yeah.
stuff happening?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is the thing that I wrote. So guys, this is anyone can do it if you have a connection and a laptop. This is just from Canva, so I didn't
We
need
love Canva.
I didn't need the layout artist. I just did it myself. The templates are there, so you can do it.
Ganda.
Play around. You can
Pati sa
play.
phone
So
pwede.
here, sorry.
I think sa mobile, if you don't have a laptop, pwede rin sa mga mobile gadgets, di ba?
Yeah.
Para
Yes,
pag,
it's also on the phone. Canva is also on the phone.
mm-mm.
You can just do your notebook.
Mm-mm.
So here I talked about different stuff. I talked about drinking. I talked about cooking. I talked about our neighbors because, diba?
Mm-mm.
The
Kasi naririnig
neighbors.
mo sila.
You can hear everything when you're on lockdown. That's what I realized. You can hear a lot of stuff, and then you get to know your neighbors pretty well just by listening to them.
Oo.
And then, okay, if you want more inspiration, you can, I don't know if yata malabas yung photo, but of course, famous quarantiners
Yeah.
who did amazing journals, just like Anne Frank,
And Frank.
who did the Diary of a Young Girl, and Nelson Mandela. with
Was
conversations with my
Mm.
so there. I'm stopping the share and
hi.
okay.
Yeah. Parang magandang practice talaga yung journaling, ano? Kasi at the end of it all, siguro, if sakali the lockdown ends already, you can look back na and probably remember,
your
learn more
journey.
about, learn
Yeah.
more about yourself, no?
Ayun.
Yeah, kayo, you guys, how are you coping with it?
We've been coping by
Are you
working.
writing?
Hindi eh.
Not that way. Not that kind of writing.
Nanonood ako ng K-drama eh.
Oo. So, Jing, thank you very much for sharing your expertise in journaling.
Yeah.
Oo.
Baka pwede kang mag-seminar. Are you thinking of that also?
Yes.
I'm sure you've inspired a lot of young people and old people as well today na it's something that they can do the next step, di ba? To process your feelings and thoughts.
Yes.
They can do it on their own. It's not magic. You just have to be honest with your feelings. Because remember, guys, it's just you and the paper or the laptop. So that's what's good about journaling. You can be as honest about anything, diba?
Yes.
And it will help you cope with what's happening right now.
Parang
Which
gusto
is
mong gawin
again,
yan.
not normal, so it's okay. Not to be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank
convinced
you.
me.
Oo nga. On that note, we're going to end the show with a positive message from our special guest,
Yeah.
Jing Lejano. Please give us your final words for our audience for today.
Sorry?
What would you like to tell our viewers before we end the show?
A message?
Yes.
Oh boy, Abunda, is that you?
Yes, this is me right now.
Pero walang salamin.
Okay. I just want to say that okay, hindi ako ready. We're all in this together. Yeah. We're all in quarantine together. And if you're feeling all these feelings, you're not alone. If you don't want to share them, journaling is the right medium because you can be as honest as you can be. But I think right now it's very important for you to have a support group because what we're experiencing right now is unprecedented. Of course, there was a stuff before, but it's really because information is going at you 24/7. Sometimes there's just too much information that you have to process, and there's the tendency to just block them all out. But if you block all the information that's happening, that's also not cool because you're not being real. So there, just be real, be honest, and please take care. Don't go out if you don't have to. I love you guys.
Love you, Jing. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us this afternoon at a short notice.
Thank you very much. So this has been Kalingang Katribu. That was Jing Lejano giving us some valuable information, valuable inspiration through journaling. Something that we could all take up in the middle of this dark and unforeseen pandemic.
And this has been Dina Ventura.
And Francine Marquez.
Thank you for joining us in
Kalingang Katribu. Bye.
Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its Community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our Community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Bilang bagong mag-asawa, sabay kaming natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ng mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Meralco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May, nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo, walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
Yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.